In this video, I will show you how to open a new lane in Heroes of Vordë. With the latest expansion, a new card came into the game, a forecast action called New Enemies. It is an event, which means that when this card is played, all other copies of it are banished in both your and your opponent's deck. And when you play this, you open a new field lane. Currently, let's say we play this for 4. We have this board state. We will need to open a new lane. Right now, if you go to this point view, you see all the snap points that are on the field. Every snap point is for a card and then for the 3 tokens. We cannot open a new field lane just like that. To do that, first, we will unlock the 2 bars here. We will go and press L while hovering over the bars, and then we will delete them. Next, we move the currently existing cards outside of the playing field. And then we go to the games, and we additionally load either the 4-3-4 board or the 6-3-3 board. The reason we do not have a board when it will be 5-3 and 5, the 3 is always the new lane, is because there is just no space for it on the battlefield. So in those scenarios, which will rarely happen, but in case you run into one of those, then you can just be creative and remember that load in a 6-3-3 and then say that one of the spaces here is for the other lane as long as there is a 4th slot there. Now, let's say we want to load in the 4-3-4 board, then we go to options and we press additive load. This will load in here all the card spots and the token spots, as well as 2 new bars which will be locked. Next, before doing anything, you go to point view, and now you will have to create a snap point on all the card spots. You do this by choosing the point view and then moving the magnet over on top of each of these cards and just pressing left click. Do this for the tokens as well. As you see, it is quite hard because the snap points are so close. If you click on a snap point that already exists, it will show in blue and then it will disappear. But what you can do is you can just delete all snap points first, and then do the cards and the spots now. One thing to note is that this will also delete the snap points for the runes and also for your support slots, so it might be worth to also, before doing this, just grab a few cards on the support slots. Once you're done, just delete all the cards and move the lanes back to their places. Congratulations, now you have opened the new lane. This will be a field lane, so remember that the shadow lane is currently this one, but if you would have put this here, then this would be the new lane, and this would be field, and this would be shadow. It doesn't really matter. And now you can play tactical operation, both in this lane and in this one. There is another card called Decisive Victory, which closes a lane. If you play this, then all the cards in the said lane will be returned to the player's hand. So let's say we have 7 points now. We play the Decisive Victory. Then these will be returned to my hand, and those will be dealt into the opponent's hand. If this lane is closed, you can just press L on this one, delete it if you want to, or just do as if there will be no lane here. If you want to load the 6-3-3 board, you do the same with additive load. It will just open the new lane here, because all the other snap points are the same. Remember that here you cannot do delete all snap points, but here you just have to do these. The last thing is, how do you get your other board versions here? You just go to the workshop, and if you browse, you will find them besides Heroes of Vordë. If you look, these are the names. Good luck and have fun.